Hello and welcome to Secret of the Day. It's been a long time since I made a video. I teach saxophone at the Victoria Conservatory of Music here in lovely Victoria, BC. So I have summer to do these videos. Today I'd like to talk about having a great tone. It takes a long time to develop a good tone on the saxophone, but there is a simple exercise that you can do to ensure that you're using the right pressure, the right equipment for you. Everybody uses different equipment because everybody has a different face, a different throat, and a different diaphragm, and a different chest cavity. I'm going to show you my equipment and demonstrate the exercise. It's very simple. I have a tenor mouthpiece, an alto mouthpiece and a reed, and a soprano mouthpiece and a reed. So if you play any of these three instruments, this exercise might help. Basically, what you want to do is, first of all, we'll start with the tenor. Make sure that the reed is sealing to the mouthpiece. This is a Morgan mouthpiece, medium chamber, 6 facing. The reed is a number 4 Rico Royal. This is very middle of the road equipment for me. It's easy for me to control it. So you want to be able to control the equipment. If you've been playing saxophone for less than 10 years, you're probably not going to be using a metal mouthpiece with a number 4 reed. I don't use a metal mouthpiece on any of my instruments. Not saying that you shouldn't, but I don't prefer them. So let's make sure the reed's sealing. Yep, it seals. Now the tenor mouthpiece, I center around an E, just above middle C. So I'm going to play it on the piano first to check and make sure that my pitch is good. So there's the E. So that works. This one, the alto, I have a number 3.5 Alexander Superior reed. This is it's a Meyer, a fairly new Meyer mouthpiece, just straight off the shelf. This is a number 6 facing medium chamber. So that note, A440, should be here. So I'm going to play that one. Yep, seems to work pretty well. And then the soprano, here's the soprano mouthpiece. This is a number 3.5 Rico Royal reed, and the mouthpiece is a Selmer Supersession E. The reason why I have a Selmer Supersession is because it's a shorter mouthpiece, which I find helps my pitch. I tend to play a little bit flat on the soprano just because I play all these different instruments, mainly alto. So tending to play flat, I like to have the shorter mouthpiece. Let's see if I can make a C. So an octave above middle C on this one. Right, so now you hear a minor triad in second position. And the exercise goes like this. So I'll start with this one. And the reason why I do this, and I get my students to do it, is I want to know that their equipment is working properly for them and that they can produce a clean tone. And also, if you do those couple of pitches, modifying the tightness of your embouchure, it's going to help your control. You have to be able to tune the saxophone on every single note. So you may have to go down to flatten a note or up to sharpen a note. Of all of these, this one has the least amount of resistance. This one, middle amount of resistance. So there's your A440. There's a little inconsistency in this reed, unfortunately, but it works. That's that one. And then the octave above middle C should be there. That one works quite well. So that is a really good exercise to try to make sure that your equipment is working correctly. Have a nice day.